Oh boy, you guys. This is a big one.
Does this fort belong to us now? You've killed everyone in it several times over.
Oh yeah, this place is totally mine. For sure. So if we had done that guy's storyline, he would have become the apprentice of this guy. And he wouldn't have died.
This guy's a little dead, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dead instead, so sorry about that guy. I didn't give you a big burly man to defend you. That's on me. Mobby.
I mean, frankly, you owe Cotillion and myself a burly man as well. This is becoming something of a pattern.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. This place is not great. It's really obnoxious because there's little dudes with hats everywhere. Little hat dudes. See that one in the grass over there?
I see the one in the grass over there.
They're very sneaky.
Are you ist against little dudes or hats? I'm unclear.
Damn it! See, no matter what you fucking do, they see you.
You have to fight them? Could you just go around them?
Ah, shit.
Well, that was your spine previously. It's a little bit less so now.
There's just a lot going on here, as you can clearly see. All the shit that's going on here.
That guy's not doing a great job on watch. Where's the guy up here?
Ooh! Get up!
Did an okay job with that, though. Give him points for that. That looked like that hurt.
Alright, we're making progress.
Not as much as a very small man in a hat breaking your spine.
No.
You might want to drink some gourd water. I don't know what your situation is.
Yeah, how do I do that? This button. Ooh, this doesn't bode well for our...
I was gonna say, like, I'm a little concerned. This is part 15 of this series. You have informed us recently that we're close to it being over, and you don't know one of the most fundamental functions of the game.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's a little worrying.
Well, my question is, if you don't know how to do it, how has it been happening?
That is a good question.
In the heat of battle, he's just randomly pressing every button at once. I don't know, it just worked out every time. So which one of these guys is the demon of hatred?
Oh, I killed him.
Must be that thing down there.
That guy who looks like he slept on the wrong side of the bed?
That is a chained ogre. Just like hanging out. Nope, it's just like a normal fucking enemy. Shit. Woo, that was close. You can just like one-shot them now, apparently.
Didn't you previously have two health bars even if you slipped up on them? I thought?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They just like are shitty now, apparently. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with that one.
You're just too good now.
Maybe that was a tamed ogre. It's like a slightly like worse version.
Maybe.
Maybe he was just the runt of the litter.
I don't know why you're just hanging out in the corner here, but I'm gonna kill you.
A lot of these like red hat guys are just like hanging out in some weird place, not looking at anything in particular. So these guys are supposed to represent like centralized government of feudal Japan trying to take over this like sovereign city or something.
The interior ministry they're called. I don't know what the deal is there, but you know what I really like? Not being able to see the dudes that I'm fighting.
I know for a fact that the camera is the end boss of this game. You can't continue to deceive me. It's very clear to me that this is the case. Such sword fight in grass, completely obscured.
I know. I don't know how I got through so much of that without taking lots of hits, but we got there.
Probably the same way you use gourd water without knowing how.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Did this used to be over here? I don't remember. He definitely wasn't paying attention either, and he's just dead.
Okay.
Not exactly sure what happened there. There seem to be like fiery claw marks. I'm worried about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's nothing to be worried about.
It's fine.
Everything was burning.
What?
Everything?
Raging.
Something about that sentence seemed a little off.
It was intense.
Of the moving castle, yes.
he's dead now. So there's a save point.
Everyone here seems to die when you interact with them. I don't know if that's saying something about you or them, though.
Not actually a save point. It's a bummer because I'm actually pretty far along in the mine to the next level, but yeah, we're gonna not have any of that left in a second. This is gonna take some time.
Now,
Wish me luck.
Is your
this is
current
contrary
location
to
the
what I
Flames
heard
of Hatred?
before.
Sorry, what'd you say there, Cotillion?
So this is contrary to what I'd heard before. I heard this was an easy and quick fight.
Yeah,
He's got a big hand.
he does.
Want to go sit on his big hand?
I'm gonna do something first. We'll see. Oop, he hit me with his head.
This looks like the worst Muppet. Like, this has to be just like the last place Muppet.
There's no music. There's no... I didn't even get any... Oh, I died.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, usually there's fucking music
It's one of
here.
those,
I'm gonna,
huh?
There's some
I'm
music
gonna
I can
take
hear
this
it.
one.
Okay.
Really? Or is this low? Maybe my mix
That
is...
bass is just too
Yeah,
loud.
it's just roll loud. So I guess we didn't properly succeed in getting the full storyline of the sculptor. I'm a little sad. Thought I did it right. Maybe he'll do it this time.
Is he supposed to be here or something?
This is the sculptor.
Ah!
See how he only has one arm?
Well, yes, but
Well,
who
one of
doesn't?
them's on fire, but yeah, right, true. So yeah, so if you do all the proper like dialogue options with the sculptor, he will say, "Oh, sculptor, what have you become?" or something like that.
Let's see. Someone in the comments telling us that, like, you needed to give him more specific alcohol or something to get there.
Yeah, they did say that, but when I go to him to try to give him alcohol, he wouldn't take any, and I'm pretty sure I had every option, every alcohol you can have, so I'm not sure what I was doing wrong.
There's some fun physics a moment ago with him, like, kicking half the building at you or something.
Yeah. This is one of those bosses that you pretty much just have to... Nope. You have to fight. Whoop, nope. Entirely. You can't win on posture damage. I mean, you can if you're like a cool guy. I'm gonna take this opportunity to drink some cold water.
It seems like the amount of posture it has and the way it acts, like, we're just almost guaranteed to kill it first.
Yeah. You can probably cheese it with like a bunch of high-powered mortal draws and shit. Wow, I am not doing well. Oh, I am sucking. Alright, we're gonna take it, but I'm not.
You received a little burn damage. It was in addition to some extremely lethal damage, so I don't know how problematic the burn was individually.
Yeah, fuck it. The way to fight this guy is to basically like be way up on his butt all the time. Because
He's
his
got an
attacks will miss
unpleasant
you
butt.
more.
Is that truly necessary?
Oh, you haven't really gotten a good up close and personal view of this butt yet. Wait until we get a moment for you to really view it as it jiggles around as I slash it.
I mean, I feel like we're already there. Oh, there's the crow mob and the info broker.
Yep.
And that escalated very quickly. So was there like an important revelation between where we got and where we wanted to be regarding the sculptor story?
I mean, in terms of what I said while we were playing now, or what I like missed while I was playing the game.
I guess I mean, like, what was missed?
I don't know.
Is there something that, like, explains... Does he, like, tell you, he's like, by the way, I'm actually the demon of hatred?
Well, he does talk about how, like, Shura almost overtook him, and that's why he got his arm cut off once. So that's part of it. I'm sure that we can have, what's-his-face, Ruin Silver come in and explain some more of the lore here. My understanding is that the Demon of Hatred is like a physical manifestation of Shura, which is like the god of anger and violence, or something like that.
Yeah, but I guess it's just like my curiosity is like that's cool. That makes sense. I get that. But like I guess I'm not sure. It's clear to me like how we go from point sculptor to point this happened.
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't think that's really explained. Like why he just suddenly loses his shits and turned into a dude.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I don't know the answer to that question.
Maybe he's just had enough.
I mean, this is a big move. This is definitely how I've felt for probably like at least 2 weeks now. It's just this.
I feel you.
Like, no one, absolutely no one, Vasco, this.
I don't understand that.
Basically,
Yeah, I
the
only
implication
understand it sometimes.
the implication of that meme when used in most cases is just that like whatever the person is expressing is just apropos of nothing. It's not like it comes up naturally. It's just like all of a fucking sudden, demon of hatred.
Oh, fuck you.
I mean, another valid application would just be like no one at all, Vasco talking about Darkest Time. Because like that's just where we're at now. One down. God, he's just the worst fucking mop. Look at this dude.
Yeah, he's not great. Definitely do not want to be his friend.
He looks like the last place contestant in some sort of like off-brand Muppet making reality show.
Yeah, right?
What's that Muppet show that, off-brand Muppet show that, something about a rabbit.
Rabbit?
The title was a rabbit or the concept?
Yeah, the title had something about a rabbit in it, and the rabbit was one of the main characters. And I can't think of the guy. What's the actor's name that plays Joker in Mass Effect or Dr. Evil's son?
Seth Green?
Seth Green.
Yes. Yeah, Seth Green was in it.
I vaguely know what you're talking about, but I don't
I feel like I should know what this is. I can't.
There was a line from that show. I've only seen like one episode. There was a line from that show. They had this turtle Muppet, and he was just an idiot. And they turned to him to ask him something, and he's standing there eating crayons, and he just says,
Okay.
"Crayons taste like purple."
I mean, the purple ones do. I should hope. Hey, have you tried offering him some refreshing sake?
Ooh, that's a good point. I should do that.
That would be really funny if that was like a way to beat this.
Just give him sake.
Yeah. Maybe you could just like trick him into carving Buddha.
Like many other bosses, there's a certain point in his health, twice in each health bar, where he will stagger, and you can get a bunch of hits in. And again, I get to 0 health, and then he hits me anyway.
Yep.
I'm gonna run away now.
I feel like you should give him a hug now. I mean, that's 2 health bars down. He's probably your friend by now, right?
Not really.
It's just an awful lot of fun. It's really
Getting caught
very
in
much.
there sucks, I'll tell you what.
I would assume as much.
So don't do it.
You heard it here first. Tech pro tip. Text it.
Always
it's
jump
called-
there, by the way.
He's doing
Called
this.
Greg the Bunny.
Greg the
That
Bunny?
sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that does
I don't
sound.
think I've ever seen it. I'm not even sure I knew he was involved.
Apparently it was on for 2 years.
Wow.
It's just awful up here.
I told you it was fucking awful.
But we'd already seen the
whole
bad
situation.
Grundle. We don't need more of it.
You don't want more Grundle?
I need
More fire
no,
Grundle?
No additional Grundle is required.
Yeah, do that move.
I'm surprised
There's a
you're
number
not
of
on
moves
fire
that
now. Uh-oh.
Woo boy.
Gotten really good at blocking.
Somehow you blocked that foot with your sword.
Oh, I'm standing in. I'm standing in the fucking
some amount of
campfire.
fire. It's
So
remarkable
that
that
move he does there,
Yeah.
I would like to point out to people who are curious, if you jump, you will always dodge it, no matter where you are with respect to it.
It's like the hitbox is just the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's amusing to me that, like, of all the things in this battle with a fire-armed creature, like, the random stray campfire is the thing that was threatening to catch you on fire.
I know, right? Not just, like, being in his vicinity.
Yeah, not literally anything at all, because look at that. He just does that sometimes.
Come
You don't
on.
do that sometimes? I do that sometimes.
I mean, again, I feel like that's been made for, like,
Yeah,
minimum
like,
of
that. Ooh, it's a double, like, posing move. I love it when he poses.
I don't know if it involves the Grundle.
It always involves the Grundle, Vasco. Come on, be
I
real.
know, I'm aware of that. What I'm saying is I'm basically never on.
I don't know why that didn't hit me, but I'll take it.
Whoever designed this gets an F for the day and has to go home without additional.
Oh shit, oh shit.
You're gonna be on fire in like 2 seconds.
Ooh, did you see
Wow.
how close that was?
Very, very close.
Holy fuck! The thing that sucks is if you don't get out of there, he doesn't leave, and so you're just like in the
Yeah, I'm
fiery
sure.
cage with the demon of hatred.
Yeah, he's just doing
It's
the same
not
thing. You're just very much
fucking
on fire.
great. Ow! Oh, that was my first death.
Apparently,
Damn.
this run has been going very well. He's already almost dead when you took your first death. That's quite good, I think. Can you just
Come
throw
on, just give
shurikens
me
at
a
him at this
move.
point?
Probably, actually. Yup. Yup, that's what did it.
Dumpster.
That's fucking hilarious. Fucking get bent, demon of hatred.
I feel like
Yeah, see?
there's a certain point during the animation that he's no longer able to keep thanking you.
Yeah, when your blade is halfway down his jaw.
Yeah, probably around then.
Alright, we beat the demon of hatred and we got another lapis lazuli. But we didn't level up because I lost to him one too many times. I'm pissed that I didn't fucking get that little story moment though. I was looking forward to seeing it. Oh well.
I'm sorry for your loss.
That's alright. So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna talk to this lady, and she's gonna say...
Oh,
Stay away from the summoner.
still alive.
We're very close.
You know, don't you? You know who the one-armed demon was before.
See?
No.
And so if you had done the right things, you would have been like, yes, it was the sculptor.
It might be better that way. What a fate. To be set ablaze in the fires of hatred and suffer eternally.
So, like, he talks a lot.
A dude for a while.
You put in
Yeah, he talks a lot while about how, like, you know, he carves all these Buddhas and they're always angry every time he carves them, no matter what he does.
Yeah.
That's like kind of part of the story. There's some stuff
That
there.
makes some sense. Like, even that alone informs the character a lot, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like,
I
you
know
know,
he does.
Buddha's very much supposed to be, like, an emblem of peace, so for him to, like, keep doing it just to try and make it that, like, one time, like,
Yeah,
says a lot.
yeah, yeah. I guess there's nothing useful to purchase from
You
him.
could get some confetti.
I could. I have 133 though.
Do you have any funfetti?
I don't.
That
Unfortunately.
would be very effective against me in battle. You're like, look, some funfetti!
The departed
All right. We did that. We've done. This is where we fought Gyobu, by the way, the screaming guy. I don't know if you recall.
The, like, horseback guy or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name
Oh, yeah.
is Gyobu Osawa.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, right, exactly. There are so many great memes about Gyobu. A lot of the you know, loudest things in the world, you know, jet engine, blah blah blah, and then at the bottom it's just my name. It's great. It's fucking great. More attack power.
Don't forget to heal the people
Yeah, I was
with
just gonna
the
say.
dragon rot.
Yeah, thank you, Dragon Rot Restoration. Game over? Like, we fucking done everything? Is it time to, like, go fight the end boss?
I mean, you would definitely know that better than...
That was the end boss.
But we still haven't fought Lightning Guy Mark II. I assume at some point we have to fight him.
Let's go.
Also, we still haven't even met Gyarados parentheses Gentleman Caller yet.
It's true. It's true, we haven't.
Did we ruin that storyline when we attacked that man in the cave?
Probably fucked something up there
Sucks,
somewhere.
man.
We
Really looking
I haven't
forward to
gotten
that.
any of these save points. I kind of fucked that up a little bit. Shouldn't there be at least one or two of them? Like, oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's all the outskirts. I'm gonna do.
I definitely
this.
had the impression you did not have enough save points in Ashina Castle.
Just
I guess
because
there were more.
Just because it seems silly to waste.
No, I get that.
The leveling. I'm gonna get us to level 4 before I try to fight the boss.
Sure. Does it do anything for you?
Well, so I want to play this game one more time. I want to do the Shura ending, which is the fourth ending, and so it just would be good to be. I'd love to get a platinum on this, which I've never done on any game before, and I think I'm pretty close on this one.
I've only done it for real on one game. Can either of you guess what game it is?
Oh.
I'm gonna guess neither of you will actually guess.
Oh, let me think about it for a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're talking about PlayStation. 'Cause it says
Yes.
platinum.
Yes. Yes.
Give me one hint.
I'll narrow it down broadly and say PS4.
Yeah.
And what would be a hint that doesn't just outright give it away?
Is it? Wait. Is it
Hmm?
Eternal Sonata?
No. I don't think...
I can't remember if we played that on
There's some, like,
PS4.
really obnoxious, like, trophies in that, and I don't know... I think the only way to play Eternal Sonata on the PS4 is with PlayStation Now or whatever, which I don't have. Never used that.
I used it exclusively to play The Last of Us. That was it. I played The Last of Us and then I canceled it.
Fair. That seems fair. It was a game early in the lifespan of the PS4.
Okay. That's a good hint. It doesn't give it away, but it's definitely a good hint.
It narrows it down a good amount, I think.
I did it, by the way, if no one noticed. Let's go to the mall.
Today?
Today.
Guess we got time. You did a pretty good job on that demon of Grundles.
So yeah, I guess we have to go to Kuro's room and do the thing that we were supposed to do from the beginning, which was go to that one spot.
Well, Kuro's not there now, right? So what did we need to do in Kuro's room?
So we were given the key to...
Oh yeah,
I don't know
secret room.
Shh. Yeah,
Secret
at the very beginning of the game, he was like, "Whistle when you get to the secret passage, and we'll go."
I thought that
we're going
was
there.
already resolved, though.
Yeah, you did that, and then you lost your arm.
Right, so that's what we're going back there now, is basically what's happening.
It's okay. But is that Ashina Castle?
It's not ish. But this is the best way to get there, I think. I might be wrong, it doesn't fucking matter. This guy's still dead.
That's weird.
It'd be really funny if he was just fine now. Oh, okay.
Oh, I never fought the headless in the lake over here. Oh well, I don't really
It's
give a
true,
shit.
we've only
anymore.
fought like 2 at this, right?
Yeah, there's more. Fuck them, I don't give a shit.
I respect that.
They're really obnoxious, and you don't get anything from fighting them a second time, so...
That is true.
Oh, you know, there is one more boss before we get to the end boss.
You
He's
know,
obnoxious,
I
so
just
look
keep
forward to that.
hearing it's the last boss, it's the last boss. And then
Yeah,
there's
I know.
another last boss. I don't understand.
I know, I'm a shithead.
I don't know
is
that
what-
he's actually
really
called
what it's all about.
last boss until today.
Shh, yes he has.
I feel like he's mostly said we're so close. I do kind of like that there's these like pre-scripted, almost like Groundhog's Day like battles to the death that you can just like interfere with or not. Just
Yeah,
always
it's
killing
fun,
each
right?
other.
It's very satisfying in my opinion to like watch them like do their thing.
Yeah, I actually do like that a lot. So before we fight the penultimate boss question mark, Do either of you have a guess as to my one properly platinum game? I double-checked my trophy list, and there's technically a second game, but it's not. There's like 2 other games I've platinumed. One is a story game, you get all the trophies for just finishing. I don't count that.
No, that's bullshit.
And there's another one that's like not extremely difficult to get the trophies for that I did go out of my way for, but I still don't count it the same way as something like this or whatever. So I'm still gonna call it one proper platinum trophy. Can you guess?
I'm trying to think
Destiny?
what.
No. Although that's a good guess.
That is a good guess. I'm trying to think of what fucking.
I feel like I would have needed to do more like PvP or something in order to get that.
Where am I supposed to go?
Well, we did some.
Oh, we did
a
some.
good amount of PvP
Sure.
when Destiny 2 first came out.
I mean, I also did like a fair amount in Destiny 1 for sure. But like, you have to get good and like accomplish certain things to get trophies, you know?
It's true. Well, this
I-
fight's still
I
going
definitely
on.
wouldn't
Right,
have
I'm supposed to go this way. Ow! I got
Ooh, that was,
incidentally hit.
yeah, just barely clipped there or whatever.
Right, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, this is.
Go
There's a
that
boss
way.
here. So this is a fun one.
Is this the one we were thinking of 5 seconds ago, or is this another boss?
No, this is the one I was thinking 5 seconds ago. You guys remember? I'm gonna change
Probably not.
this.
The 21st night of
this.
September?
Early in the game, we fought a spear guy. He like wrecked my couch, and it took a long time to beat him.
Yes, I do think I remember the one you're talking about.
That guy.
Like the
yeah,
very
basically.
first.
No, not the very
No,
first
but like
spear guy, but
close
later.
to the like early on.
He was like up on a hill by where Kuro used to be at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
I'm looking for this. How do I trigger? Right up. I keep forgetting how to fucking play this game.
It's a really bad time for that.
I know.
Kill them all. I did. Good.
That's
They are totes dead. I'd like it if they were all samurai, but then like one major character just like spoke like a middle school girl.
Yeah. What's funny is that they're not all dead. There's a dude like in the corner who you can like still like technically kill.
I like that they both turned their backs to each other.
Yeah.
Did you
We
kill
are
them
done
all?
talking.
Yes. Let us not speak again. Oh yeah, the 7 Ashina spots. Yeah.
So does that mean there's 7 of them in the game?
No, there's only 2, thank God.
I believe that the name comes from this spear is assembled of 7 total spears because it's way too big to be one normal.
Good point.
Alright, this is that guy. Who does this.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah, this fucking guy that you gotta like trip up a bunch. Alright, we're doing alright here.
Serious question.
Yes.
Those guys both turned their backs to each other, and you presumably would have been able to like death blow either one of them.
Yes.
You chose to go for killing the one dude so that you wouldn't be attacked by 2 guys, even though
Yeah, exactly.
it makes this a little more tedious.
Yeah, exactly. Fighting 2 guys at once is way harder
It's usually
than
bad. from
fighting
what we've seen
one
in the
guy
past.
twice. Dude, the fucking first time I fought this guy, he wrecked my couch so many times. Wow, that was easy. Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, but how do you gourd water?
It's a great question. See, this motherfucker,
You
he's
don't,
not
it's a
dead.
trick.
He's not fucking dead.
That's super weird. Why put that in the game? You can't
Right?
even like talk to that guy, right? Like you can't even. This is so weird.
Like, maybe to like gain some health back or something to get a death blow on. I don't really understand.
That's even weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it's the end of this place at the secret passage. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't. For some reason, I didn't think that was part of Ashina Castle.
It's like Ashina Castle outskirts ish. It's like in a weird spot.
there also a little hat dude around here somewhere?
Yeah, there was one right here. I killed
Yeah.
him.
Is he a boss since he didn't come back?
No. He is not. The world changes pretty significantly here.
Yeah, I guess
could
that's
go
true.
down there and get that thing over there, but I don't really feel like it. So, yeah, let's fucking endgame this shit, you guys.
Avenger style.
Oh,
You actually
yeah.
have enough, like, Infinity Stones for that. You've really been focusing on these boss fights instead.
Yeah, it's a really good point, actually. I don't know if I really care about any of this shit. I don't know if I want to bother. I'm not going to use any of it.
Do you need more rice, though?
I definitely need more rice.
What about persimmons? Do you have enough persimmons?
Do you have enough persimmons? You're gonna want those later.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I'm gonna change this to this. The loaded spark is really, the long spark is really good. Do I need press the fucking shuriken?
I mean, the shuriken was really good against that last boss.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
totally
it's-
wrecked his couch, right? I think I want this. We'll see. I don't know. I used the key.
Shh. Secret passage.
What do you think? First try? First try? Hashtag
mean-
first try.
It's
I presume-
always first try.
Alright, guys. End of the game time. Here it comes. This is the last boss.
Sure.
I hope it's Super Grover. Like a good Muppet to round out the game.
Shinobi of the Divine Air, we meet again.
What up, guy? He's got the other mortal blade.
The second mortal blade.
There's two
Alright.
for some reason.
Now that really feels like that's fucking made up. That feels
Right?
like some grade school shit.
Right at the very end of the game with no introduction for it at all. He's just like, behold,
You can change
this other
Ashina's
super
There's like
sacred sword.
such a thing.
That's like literally a Deus Ex Machina.
You are
I know,
mistaken.
it's fucking awful. So so there's two,
Wolf.
I forget the name of the regular mortal blade, but
No
the
one has
mortal
the
blade
right
that
to the dragon's
Genichiro
heritage.
has is called
It is
Open
no
Gate,
one's to bear.
and I will show you why in a bit.
Because if you
I
put a
wish
key in
there
it,
was
it
another
opens
way.
up and it's not a sword anymore.
Yep, pretty much.
It's all right.
Well, sounds like a riddle. When is a sword not a sword?
When it's a jar.
Oh,
One last time.
good one.
Let's fucking do this. Oh my god.
Let's finish this.
That's what I just said.
Yes, it is time to
Yes.
conclude our duel. Indeed, we shall verily put an end to this.
I will
Oh, you know what I do want to have equipped, actually, now that I think about it? I want
3 different types of shuriken.
Miss Draven. Because Miss Draven is great,
Glory.
and I love it. Nah, I fucked that up already.
Ah, I see. Mortal Draw is pretty good.
Yeah, Mortal Draw is pretty great.
So did you
Ah,
equip
fuck.
Medium Monk for this fight?
Yeah, I got monk going on.
But is it medium or is it large?
It's not going well. Ooh, this is really not going well.
That was
I'm taking the
right.
death.
Okay.
We got a long way to go, folks. We can't be
That-
dying.
That shot looked like it hit several of your organs. The one
Yeah,
arrow.
wasn't great. Meanwhile, I'm getting fucking emails from YouTube about bullshit. Distracting me from killing Genichiro!
Is Ruin Silver trying to tell us the lore that we asked about like 20 minutes ago?
That would be amazing. We just need him to like be able to like pop in and just tell us stuff. Not to interact with us, but just to like correct us whenever we say shit like the fucking dragon's from China, not Japan.
He's
Not
gotta,
Korea, rather.
He's gotta like send us like pop-up video style blurbs or something.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that. Like pop-up video.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, or like the like speech bubbles that used to pop up during the like that dating.
Oh yeah, that really
Yeah,
terrible
what was that
dating
called?
show.
that one?
I
can't
totally remember
remember.
the one. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Concentration time.
I will
So are you
restore
out of guesses
Ashina
about
to
my platinum
glory.
game?
Oh, I forgot about
Fine.
that. Wrong move.
It was Infamous Second Son.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I love that
Should
game.
have known that.
It's like obvious when you hear it, but it's like not a game people like think of. But like I went way out of my way to get platinum on that. the last like 2 or 3 of them are actually pretty obnoxious to do. There's like something where you have to like one of the attacks you unlock in that game is this like power drop thing where you just like punch downward using whatever superpower you absorb, and like one of the hardest trophies to get is like do that from like 1,000 meters up or something. There's like one building in the whole game that you can even like try to do it from, and it's like somehow like really fucking difficult to do even when you're on top of a building taller than anything else in the game. So like that was definitely like the one that gave me the most trouble, and when I finally had it, I was like, yes, completed
I actually do remember when you were doing that. And remember hearing you complaining about that.
It's really fucking annoying. Like, I get like the puzzle element of like, oh, you have to find the right place to do it, but like then like there's just like some finicky like physics bullshit where it's like it feels like it shouldn't be this difficult.
That's a really good game.
Oh yeah, it was a great game. It was like a little bit too short, and like a lot of people had complaints about like the story maybe being like too obvious or basic, and like I don't like strongly disagree, but like I felt like it worked well.
My issue is with the like cookie cutter enemies. Like I wanted more variation. It felt like everything was a palette swap.
I think that's fair. But like I thought there was like a good variety of the powers where like it wasn't overwhelming. That's okay.
I have a really good sound system on my computer. I've got a box subwoofer with 2 6s.
There we go.
That I've had forever and ever and ever. And my AirPods just died.
And it just defaulted.
And the computer, the speakers just took right over.
That's fun.
It's a weird design choice. It's not like an obvious thing to have it default to do.
Yeah.
I was powerless, but...
So I think I need to get new AirPods. They die really quickly.
Yeah, that happens.
Dragon blood surging through her veins.
So,
With this,
spoiler alert, he wasn't the final boss.
Oh,
See? I told you, Vasco. He lied to us.
He just dead now?
This is why that sword is called Open Gate. Because it opens a gate.
The Blood Gate to the Bloodborne?
Kinda.
Are we playing Bloodborne now?
Yep. It's time for Bloodborne, you guys.
Pitiful grandchild. This was your last wish.
Can you guess who it is?
Isn't it the guy who was like dead in the castle before?
To see
It is.
Ashina returned from the great beyond.
I'm gonna say Ishin, but like I'm really bad at this.
Yep.
Which means Sekiro.
But he like returns at his like prime as opposed to being an old man.
That's a weird use of strange magic.
Yeah.
Count Sekiro.
All right, now it's time for the actual fucking last boss of the game.
I like that he's called Sword Saint. That's a cool title.
It is a cool title.
Also, the way he moves just inherently scares the shit out of me. He's very fucking fast.
Yeah, he is. Watch this.
Yeah, I bet this is a... Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't this the same field where you fight Big Boss? I was expecting her to show up.
Yeah, right?
Oh. What's the name of the camouflage you currently have equipped?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, that's not great.
Looks cool to me. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Alright.
So did this guy like die on purpose or something? I mean, he had his sword out. He said he like succumbed to his illness, but it seemed weird.
Oh, I'm sucking. Oh my god.
On the bright side, you found the gourd water button.
I did.
Good job.
So now we get to fight Genichiro again.
Yeah.
That's how this works.
Yeah.
That
So
sucks.
Yeah, there's basically 4 health bars. So you fight Genichiro, and then you fight Ishin 3 times. So that's why I kept on
He
dying.
shows up with 2 health bars, Sword Saint. So he has like another form or something?
Oh no, he has 3 health bars. I don't know if you saw it.
Really?
Yes,
It looked
he
like
is-
3 dots.
Okay.
He has 3 dots. I believe.
That's
He
a bunch
should,
of garbage.
unless something's broken.
Yeah. No, I saw 3.
Yeah. So that's where we are.
I saw 4 lights, though.
Very good.
So that's why I kept on like dying whenever I was losing to Genichiro, because like you basically want to not take a single hit from Genichiro if you can.
That makes
I
sense.
will restore Ashina to glory.
So just to be clear, what ends up happening here, that's plan B, right? Like, he came here intending to actually, like, kill us.
Oh yeah.
Because it seems like it would be a lot easier for him to do this differently if he just wanted to, like, bring back his Sword Saint father. Sword Saint parentheses father.
Nice.
Seemed like a terrible strategy on his part based on the game mechanics.
Like, I want to take as much posture damage as possible.
Exactly.
Sekiro.
You know, I know that Heck is lying when he says this is the last boss because we still haven't fought
Gyarados?
Gyarados in parentheses Pokemon.
It's true, we
It's true.
haven't. Did you just skip that one? Like the headless?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want you to have any fun.
Bad friend.
So which boss in this game is your favorite to fight? Which one is like the coolest one you think?
I really like fighting Owlfather, actually.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good time. I mean, this fight is pretty fucking satisfying when you do it right. Yeah. And I tried to get out of the way, I just...
It just sort of clipped you like real hard.
This move is annoying. You can block that to get some good posture damage on him.
But I bet the timing sucks.
Yeah, it's like ching ching! You gotta be really quick. So I don't usually bother. I can get him to Naruto run if I'm getting the right. There he goes.
Yeah.
He's not doing it.
He's kind of doing it.
No, there's a way to like get him to really do it.
I mean,
Give me that cross.
you are a shinobi, right? So... What does that move do? I gave you the warning, but that seemed like one of the tamest things I've seen him do. Jeez. He's got a lot of those, huh?
Yeah.
How well are you able to read which move he's doing once he sheathes his sword?
It's usually the Ashina cross, that move.
Yeah.
And then there's another animation that he does when he's gonna do that huge, like, slashing thing. There we go. A little bit of a Naruto run situation. Oh shit, come on. Yeah. Oh shit! Wasting gourd water on his fucking first health bar. This is gonna be a long one, you guys. I'm prepared.
You're gonna love this.
Come on. Come over here. I don't want to fight you in that corner.
You don't want to be by that rock all day? All
I
day,
really
son?
don't. I really don't.
But he's really... He could not be taking his time any sweeter.
There we go. See, that one is rare, so I don't usually see that one. That one he always does a thrust after, so that's good. That's the fucking Ichimonchi double. He has a lot of moves that you can get, which is
Yeah, I
pretty
sort of get that impression. Like the option across, you were literally talking about being able to do
Yeah,
that.
right. So that, like, she slash, that's Ashin across.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one I was thinking of is an Ashin. The one I was talking about before is an Ashin across. I forget what it's called. Now he's got one of these guys, so that's cool.
Where did that come from? Did he
Oh,
cut a
shit.
hole in his neck and pull it out? Really using this Deus Ex Machina sword very liberally.
Yeah, he's got a gun now. I don't know if you noticed that.
It is Bloodborne!
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting thing From Software to do, except all of the protagonists in all their other games are very, like, nameless nobodies.
Tried to block that one. So yeah, so we've got a gun now for some reason.
Yeah, that's not really how guns of this time period work at all.
Yeah, like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
That's like
Not a thing at all.
that's like a Pathfinder gunslinger kind of gun. Which doesn't make any kind of sense for its alleged science.
Yeah, alleged. It's science. It's real.
Not if it's firing at that pace.
Shit. Pretty sure there's no way to dodge that. I think you just have to, like, be out of the way. You might be able to, like,
Yeah.
iframe through it. But I don't think you can do anything other than that. And this game is not about iframes, so, like, your timing has to be, like, really on point to be able to do that shit.
Doing a good job deflecting that spear. The timing on that was difficult.
Not great. With that, I did not want a high monk there.
You weren't punished though. That's nice.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Woo, that was close. Oh, he didn't do the stab that time. He did a sweeping move.
Does he take posture damage when you block his gunshot?
I don't know. You tell me. I've never been able to watch.
I don't think so. The first time it looked like it. The second time I don't think so.
Yes.
Nice. Good job.
You got a one-man. Oh, I knew there was gonna be some fucking lightning.
Yeah. Oh, I pressed the fucking. Oh, I can still resurrect. I forgot.
Yeah, you got one man.
But I don't have any more.
You liver?
Shit. Yeah, that's it.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Hesitation is defeat, you guys.
We've seen that, unfortunately.
So that's a cool thing. Yeah.
Which, the hesitation or the defeat?
Yeah. I
Both?
forgot how to, like, do my... I wanted to do the Ravens situation, but I fucked it up. I don't
right,
remember what the
against
button
lightning.
is.
It's not the core water one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so the reason I equipped the Ravens thing is so that I can, like, use that against him.
Yeah.
His third form is actually... Yeah, it's that. That's what I pressed. It didn't work. His last form is actually easier than his second form, because it's basically just his second form, but he does lightning, and lightning, if you know how to counter it, is easy to counter.
Yeah, it does. And doesn't it do, like, a lot of counter damage if you do it right?
It does.
Seems
It
like
does do a bunch of posture damage, yeah, so...
I will restore Ashina to glory.
So
You
is...
just let him restore Asha to glory.
Yeah, right? Seems super rude.
I'm a jerk, I'm sorry, what can I say?
So the, like, energy pattern on it is different, but, Ishin is using the second Mortal Blade, right?
Yeah.
Fight Mortal Blade with Mortal Blade. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, just
a
only
good
use
question.
Mortal Draw, nothing but Mortal Draw.
Sekiro.
Whoops.
I just don't understand why they put a sword on your back that you never use except as a finishing move, which is not really a finishing move because it's just something that you do at a specific time. You know what I mean? Like, it could have just been anything. It could have been a pile of sand that you carry around in your pocket. When it's time to quote-unquote kill the undying thing, you just sprinkle sand on it or something.
Yeah, I mean, it could be like a conch shell that you blow and then they just die more. I hear you. It's definitely like a straight up Stone Cold MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, super MacGuffin.
But like a sword sounds cool, right? It's like, wasn't the... I want to say that the original plan for Back to the Future was that the time machine was like a refrigerator or something weird like that?
Yeah, I think you're right. Something like that.
I think that's right. It's something like that. And it's like,
Bill
it could be. It could be a refrigerator, or it could be a goddamn DeLorean. You know, like...
Right. That's probably why that line about, like, want to have go in style was in there. They were like, fuck the fridge, we're gonna make it a fucking cool-ass car.
Exactly.
You know, I
countered
believe that if that movie had never been made, no one would know what a DeLorean is.
You're absolutely right.
Oh yeah,
People would have
sure.
forgotten, for sure. Like, car people would still know it.
Yeah, like DeLorean would be like a weird footnote in history. It wouldn't be like a pop culture thing. And like they wouldn't... I don't think they would have any sort of... I mean, I guess there'd probably be like some collector value to it just because, like, it would be so obscure or whatever. Like, if you were interested in having one, there's not that many that exist. But, like, it wouldn't be, like, the same as it is now, where, like, some people go out of their way for that.
It's funny, there are some practical physics reasons that they would use, you might use a DeLorean for time travel.
Yeah, like the whole aluminum body and everything. It's clean, sharp lines.
A lot of time travel memes, I guess you call them, scenarios that you see in science fiction in either film or even books, have the idea that you need to be encapsulated in a kind of a Faraday cage situation.
Right.
That's exactly what the DeLorean is.
Right.
A Faraday cage once you choose electricity.
Uh-oh. It's the wind.
Good.
He's breaking that wind. How come you never get a spear?
Ooh,
boy!
Sure you just said, how come you never get a spear? I was like, well, that's a good question.
And how come you never fight the Doctor? It seems like you fight basically every character in this game other than the Doctor.
If you do the sure ending, you do.
Oh, I think you did mention that, actually, yeah.
Basically, if you stay loyal to Owlfather, then she fights you, and then old Ishin fights you. And that's the end of the game. I don't think you fight Owlfather at all. I might be wrong.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense, because, like, he asked you to join him, like, before you ever fight him, so I assume you would.
Oh, you might fight him. Or he definitely dies in the end. You, like, betray him. You, like, become possessed by Shura and betray Owlfather. I don't remember if you actually fight him to do that, or if it's just, like, part of the story.
Right. You know, it does seem weird in this ending that, like, they don't actually give you a choice to, like, I'm gonna restore Ashina to its glory. Like, you don't have a chance to be like, you know what, that sounds cool.
Yeah, let's fucking do that, actually. Point blank shot, apparently.
Yeah, but you resisted the knockback.
I did.
I don't know that made a difference, but you did not get pushed back.
I got pushed back that time, though.
You did.
Do a move so I can counter it. Do a move so I can counter it.
What, are you doing judo now?
Yeah, right? Fuck you!
I'm sure the only move in judo is judo chop, so
Judo chop!
I mean, that's gonna help.
That's the only move you ever hear about.
And it's funny because like judo is like not really about chopping at all.
No, it's not, as far as I know. But like they definitely like there was like a big thing when like spy movies were like a big deal, you know.
Right.
They, you know, it's even in Austin Powers is a parody of itself, basically.
Right. All right, we can do it, you guys. We can do it. We will get there. I promise.
Can you do it in 5 minutes?
Are we there yet?
All right. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, I could use sugars, which would help speed things along, but I often find like hunting for sugars in your menu and trying to like trigger them without getting hit can often be like a detriment rather than help.
Can you just mix the sugar in with your gourd water?
That would be useful, actually.
Gourd sugar.
How much sugar is in gourd? Now I feel like is that a college humor sketch of like people like asking Google questions if he was a guy? Hedgehog cute.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's got some reach on that.
He does. I'm not having a great fight with him right now.
Not allow Ashina to
Shit.
Frown.
Like, why even bother? What's
You're in the
interesting
ground,
is
man.
that, so like, the reason they put him here is so that you can get death blows on him and restore your other resurrections.
Well, you can only do it like once per life through, right?
Well, so
Because it has to be
the
the
ones,
actual.
right? The ones that have the countdown,
Yeah.
right? See on the left there.
Yeah,
Watch how
yeah,
they
yeah.
tick up. See when I kill him.
Right.
So like theoretically, you can get those back by fighting him, essentially.
Oh, so you die here, you don't resurrect. Or I guess you could resurrect and get that food back for free, right?
Right.
I mean, it just means that if you do 50 fights of this guy, update file for Rocket League is installed, you guys. That's useful.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the perfect time for that.
Oh, look out.
This is why I have all notifications on my PS4 turned off.
Yeah, I need to do that. It's especially great when you're playing PSVR and it just makes a noise and you don't know why.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the thing. That seems bad.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Shurikens?
That's what you get for making weird noises.
Oh, that wasn't the move I was expecting.
I don't know how there's any grass in this field by the end of this fight.
Yeah, I know, right? It would have been cool if they put in some animation to like cut it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Right,
He's so dead now,
get out of
right?
the way. He's got this, that thing.
boy.
Does
Do
not
that
appear
move
to
over and over
do
again, please. Good to know.
So you might as well knife.
Yeah, that was my point.
Ah, shit. This fucking rock, man. This fucking rock. There's also a ledge over there, by the way, that you can jump off of by accident.
Yeah, that checks out. So I need to equip a few specific Shinobi prosthetics. Outside of the Mistraven, do any of them feel useful to you at any point in this fight?
I could use this guy here.
Is that the fireworks one?
If you gave me.
Yeah.
Right. But like, as you can see,
Yeah,
it doesn't interrupt all of
really
his
do
attacks.
anything.
I mean, it allows you to, like, get a few more extra hits on him.
Yeah, but it's tough to use. And you sort of open yourself up if you do it at the wrong time.
Yeah, right.
So, like, it's young Ishin, and I get that, and so I get the flex of him not wearing a shirt like Aladdin or whatever. But,
Right.
like, he's like the swollest guy in this game, basically, and he still has kind of a hideous nightmare body.
Yep. Pretty much.
I don't know what that says about this world, but it felt like it was worth observing for some reason.
Oh, you know, it's definitely worth pointing out, for sure. That's how he rolls. I don't know why I got that. I was on the ground, but I would fucking take it.
Miss Raven!
I forgot to miss Raven, but it didn't, like, hit me for some reason. Like that.
Really should have checked the forecast before fighting this guy.
No, right? Oh, I died. He's still, like, going at it, though.
Yeah, he's not aware of it, but you did die.
Woo!
That's
Oh,
very
do you like
scary.
those fucking dodges? That was badass.
That's pretty good.
Ow.
That was less good.
Just need to, like, get on my footing. He hasn't done, like, any fucking electric moves. I haven't
Really
been able to, like, do anything useful.
Okay, I thought he was doing the, like, wave attack again.
Yes, more of that, please.
Really, he's done, like, almost no lightning.
Yeah, I know.
Like, minimum lightning.
The one time he... Fuck me! The one time he does do it, I was fucking
Yeah.
charging him.
Yeah, like, that was, like, the worst time he could have done that.
Well, I probably should have played it safe. There's a lot of different... There's two ways to fight bosses, really. There's not a lot. There's two ways. There's the, like, hit you as much as possible, which is the way you fight Genichiro. And there's the, like, I'm gonna stand back and let you do your thing, but, like, Taylor Swift had the best album of the year, whatever.
I'm gonna let you finish.
So, it's, yeah. And it's interesting just to, like, have to, like, switch between the two styles. Like, I
Right,
could
you mean, like,
probably
one
be
boss
super
right after
aggressive
the
with
other.
him. Yeah, but like the way he's got his reach is so long, especially with
Yeah.
the spear, that it's really hard. Skip, skip, skip.
Restore us.
Do your
First try
move.
attack, that's what you're calling it.
You're in the back.
It's just like a video game thing where you, like, run up to a person and they're in the middle of attacking. And just continue doing their attack, knowing full well it's, like, nowhere close to hitting you now.
Fuck it.
It's alright, you'll get it on the first try.
It's just not
Yeah.
cool when I like do the fucking Makiri counter and it just doesn't do anything.
I always have that problem.
I know, right? Right? Professor,
Right?
isn't it obnoxious when you do the Makiri counter and it just doesn't do anything? Right?
Yeah. Professor really hates that. She's talked to me about it.
She fucking she hates it so much. I know it's it's a problem that we all face, I think, in lives as humans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's
It's
super
something we can
common,
all
very,
relate about.
It's very relatable.
Whoa. Who you calling human?
Indeed.
Would you prefer to identify as an eldritch monstrosity, a la Darkest Dungeon?
Maybe.
I can never tell what the dude's, like, abilities are, so it's like, 25 damage versus human, or versus eldritch, or versus unholy. I'm like, the things you fight are all of those things. Like an unholy human eldritch.
Like, it's true that basically
what am I supposed
everything
to
is
do?
both unholy and eldritch. It's like, there is a place where you can identify it on any given character. And, like, once you know that, you'll probably start remembering vaguely the classifications. Like, basically all the fish are eldritch.
See, I had no idea
Yeah.
about that.
Some of them are also human, weirdly. But, like, they're basically all eldritch.
If I can only remember to fucking high monk. What the fuck was that?
What? Yeah, what even just happened? I was very confused for a moment.
Just for a moment. Got me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've perfectly followed this story up to this point.
There it is. Alright. Alright.
So what you're saying is
Alright.
it couldn't be any clearer if it was rough.
Yeah, pretty much. I really don't like the one confusing thing about this is just like like I get it, but there's something really baffling to me about the idea of like I'm going to fight this guy to the death and I'm gonna reclaim glory for my family lineage. Well, that didn't work. Let me just cut my own throat and my dad will solve this for me.
Yeah.
Like, there's just something about that that's like, I just don't understand how that's the plan. Like, that feels weird.
He tried. Now Daddy gets to clean it up.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
a rich kid.
Like, after saying it out loud, it does kind of sound like that, but, like, still. It's just very weird. I know that if I cut my own throat, my dad would not come out to help me. He'd be like, you made your own mess! He'd be like,
Don't get it on
I'd be
the
like,
carpet.
because of course I've just cut my own throat. Whew. Get him.
Yes! I'm gonna change...
Good
change
job.
this, because this is useless to me. I think I'm gonna switch to Mortal Draw. Ichimonchi Double might be the right choice for this. Fuck, okay. Well, it didn't do any damage for some
Did
reason.
no
so...
damage. That was weird. My guess is they playtested that and made a conscious decision that they didn't want to, like, punish a player during the transition between stages.
Well, no, but if you get too close during the... Sorry?
Owl Father?
No, if you get too close to when he pulls up the spear, so he stomps and then pulls up the spear, right? But
Right.
if you do it when he pulls up the spear, you take damage. Just one single shot.
Weird. What do you think that is? Some sort of, like, black powder actual gun of some description?
F. Stop chasing me! Stop chasing me! Stop chasing me!
No means no, Ishin.
I just want to heal! Thank you.
That's really funny. Oh
Fuck.
shit.
Completely useless. Just wasted that gourd water. Wasted that one. Here we go.
Yeah, but you're MLG Pro. You only need like one to begin with, right? You're just flexing now. This is all for sweat. Can you just punch your sword?
He did something. I think it was just an overhead attack.
I guess.
Thank you, camera. Hesitation is defeat, you guys. Did you know?
I
Heard that somewhere.
heard, yeah, it sounds
Did you
familiar
know?
vaguely. Was it from Greg the Bunny?
It's
Might have
definitely
been
Greg
Yeah,
the
that
Bunny.
sounds right.
Yeah.
Definitely Greg the Bunny.
Okay.
Let's go. What was that RPG that you were playing a while ago? I can't remember what it is called now. Where you were a pirate?
Like the deck building thing?
No.
Oh, Greedfall?
Yeah, that's the one. Did you ever finish that?
No, people did not enjoy watching me play it on stream, and I don't really have time to play it any other time.
I enjoyed watching it / listening to it.
Yeah, I like that game. It's a little bit janky. It's like a janky like magical colonial times Mass Effect kind of.
Yeah.
It's
That's interesting.
yeah.
I will
I've played like
restore
maybe
us.
4 hours or something of it. I enjoyed it. I would play more. I never have time to play anything. One of my high school friends was like, "Hey, like, what if we tried setting up like a regular like Zoom meeting hangout kind of thing?" I'm like, dude, like people are already trying to get me to do that. Oh, and there's the cliff.
Hey,
Yeah,
you found it.
I was trying to commit suicide and I realized it wouldn't kill me instantly, so I made a poor choice. Oh, thanks! I don't know what he hit me with. I'm not sure where the fuck that came from, but I'll take it.
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
That
I have
was
straight up
so-
no idea.
That was so
I guess it was
funny.
an arrow, right? Like,
Maybe? Yeah, maybe. I just assumed it was like he was like in the middle of doing some attack and like the game registered it, but you fell off the cliff and then it registered the damage. That's what I thought happened.
no, I think it was an arrow. He just like, as soon as I
Yeah.
respawned, he just like knocked one and was like, "Yup,
It's just like
boom, headshot."
He 360 no scoped that because
Yeah,
he was like
that's
facing
what he
completely
did.
the other way. Like
That's definitely what he did. He definitely 360 no scoped. For sure. How did people do that shit? No, real talk though. How do people fucking do that shit?
I mean, I guess they just like understand the limitations of the controls of the game well enough to know how to do it.
No. What? No. How? What?
I mean, like,
how?
I think it's clearly like a large percentage of luck, and that's why it's such a swag play.
I will restore
fucking do that.
Ashina to glory.
But like, I
I saw
think
somebody. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think, I mean, like, I think that's why you. No, I totally lost it. You go.
I will not allow
I saw somebody 360 no scope a creeper with a bow in Minecraft once.
See, that's more impressive to me than like an actual like first-person shooter one. That's like vaguely meant to be controlled in that fashion. Minecraft is not.
I wonder at what point he decides I'm gonna spin instead of stab. There's like some point in his health bar or his posture bar where he stops doing the thrust attack and only does a like spinning move to get jump on his head for.
So what kind of opening do you look for when trying to use Mortal Draw against a boss?
Big.
Like along the lines of staggered?
Yeah, like use this and then use Mortal Draw. Like that's when you use Mortal Draw.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. 'Cause I was wondering, it seems like it's not fast enough to just sort of be like, done, drop the hat.
I mean, it does stagger them.
It's not like super significant though.
Yeah. It also uses spirit
Right.
emblems, as you can
How
see.
do you get that back in a boss fight? Does it regenerate in some meaningful?
you use there's like a ceremonial knife or some shit that I've never used. Let's fucking use it. Why not? Let's fucking go whole hog on the ceremonial knife. Where is it? Here it is. This move? No, I can't remember how to use items. There we
Scored
go.
water.
Yep. So it takes
how's,
your health.
How's this
as you
final
can
boss
see.
treating you?
It's going well. It's going fucking well.
So did you say it takes your health?
Yep. It takes your health and turns it into spirit emblems. So you can see I have +5 there.
Wow, that seems rough.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Not a good thing.
Yeah, it's like, it's not favorite.
Do more of that move, please. Okay. Appreciate the help.
Yeah, good job.
So, like, he does a stomp, right? And if you're standing there, he hits you.
Yeah. Maybe the stomp is because they don't want you to get hit by this punch. It seems like you have to wait for the stomp and then go in to take the damage, which, like, you could certainly do unintentionally, but, like, is more difficult to do.
Right.
Uh-oh. Wind!
I'm right.
It's got so many things.
It's got a lot of things.
I mean, I guess you have, like, a bunch of prosthetics. You have a, like, machine gun arm?
I
Like
don't.
Barrett in Final Fantasy VII?
I don't. That would be legit, though.
It seems like it'd be good here. But you would go through the spear emblems or whatever super duper fast.
Yeah. That would definitely happen. Oh, run away. Now run in. Oh, chair play stops in 5 minutes.
You think you could beat him in 5 minutes?
Oh, wrong move. I'm not convinced. Oh, he broke my posture.
He did
okay.
do that.
I'm okay. Oh, you're on fire now.
Is he allergic to fire?
Wait. Fuck me.
Guess he doesn't
Fuck
have to glory.
me.
Wow, that fucking sucked.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, he's really
Leave me
nailing his
alone.
sequence of attacks.
Just do that attack more. Why is that so hard for you?
I think perhaps he doesn't want to die, actually.
He's already dead. Why does he care?
Well, he just got back with his nightmare abs. He wants to show them off. To all the ladies in his burnt castle. And maybe gentlemen, I don't know what he's into.
He's royalty. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Seriously. I mean, he has, like, a son or whatever, so, like, presumably, like, also women. But, like, maybe both.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe all.
Fuck, that was dumb.
Ishin the Sword Saint stating profile. Maybe all.
I don't know why I keep wasting those on the Kiri counterable moves. But now they're gone, so that's cool.
I mean, not to be critical, but I was making the assumption it's because you forgot the button.
It's very possible. Run away. Run in.
Seemed to be some
Nope.
amount of mystery there. It's just something to keep in mind if we get to the lightning phase and he ever actually does lightning.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get there. Didn't get there. Ooh, it's tough, guys. It's tough. Let's fight the dude. This time's the winner.
which
First
dude?
try. First try. First try.
Are we gonna fight Lord Kuro?
Yep, let's fight. That would be great. I would love to fight Lord Kuro.
I will
I'm surprised you
restore
don't.
to glory.
I know, right?
You're not fighting him in any of the endings? It'd be funny if there was like one ending where you like tried to betray him and he was actually just like fucking insane. He's like actually just like a many-handed god with like 8 swords and he just fucks your couch.
Yeah. It would be
It's
fucking.
just that Yoda fight from episode 2.
Yeah, right. Oh, see, that's fucking time he didn't do it. Oh, fuck this game. Fuck
Here's a
this
random
fucking
question
game.
for y'all
Yes.
dudes.
What
So
up?
obviously they open those the Galaxy's Edge portion of the Disney parks. Would you ever pay like I think it's like $200 to make your own lightsaber?
I would.
Hell yeah. I
Yeah.
almost went last summer. Or, yeah, I almost went last summer, but
I
it
kind
didn't
of
happen.
want to do that. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think my wife would let me, but if we were at
That's
Disney,
I mean that's a problem.
Disney,
Yeah.
and I
Oh no.
like, I feel like if you're gonna go, like you got to do it, right?
Bruh, I got the perfect strategy for you.
Oh,
You just negotiate that she gets whatever thing she wants from the Harry Potter world, right?
oh, now you're thinking.
Haven't you guys been there?
We have.
Tech?
We have,
So
yeah.
she probably already has whatever she wants from Harry Potter.
I mean, she
I
got
mean,
the
she got, like, a
infrared
little,
one, but, like...
Yeah, well, she got that at the other place. And she got the, like a prefect pin, but, like, that's about it. Also, like, you know, J.K. Rowling's super problematic now, so that's,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, that is true.
I don't want to fight you near the cliff, dude. Come over here.
You know what else is super problematic?
What's that?
The
What is
5 and
it?
dime.
Oh, boy. Alright. Alright.
I can't
Alright.
believe she went there.
No, I can't believe... That is recorded. That is recorded. So now people are gonna wonder. That's fine. They're gonna wonder forever.
No, we've already alluded to the 5 and dime, and we cannot go back to the 5 and dime. But we have not ever explained why or what that means. But we're not. We
Yeah,
can't go
you
back.
have.
There's
I think you have.
there's truly no way we have done that. There's absolutely no way that
we
did.
definitely. I would know if we had talked
Okay,
about it.
I'm thinking about something else then.
Probably. But like, yeah, we can't go back to the 5 and dime, and that is a problem.
It's not great.
I think legitimately, even if it accidentally came up in an episode, I would like tell you to cut it out and
Yeah.
not post it until it was
Yeah, it's not
Until the
great.
statute of limitations was up? Is that what you're trying to
basically,
say?
yeah.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to ever talk about that.
Look,
this whole fight is getting cut out, right? I hope I lose.
It might at some point. I don't know, man. 2020 is definitely a hard time to try and face the whole art versus artist thing, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Michael Jackson was already, like, a pretty high-profile case of, like, don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, that person is very much of a person.
My blood boils.
Yes, just do that move over and over again. That move I can handle. You can deal with that too.
Weather's looking pretty bad. Are you sure you don't want to, like, reschedule this picnic you guys are having?
Yeah, it's a good point. The fucking coin is on this motherfucker, though. Just can't interrupt any of his attacks.
Have you tried asking nicely? Just, like, waiting
that's
your
a good
turn.
idea. It's a really good idea.
I've never actually played Undertale, but that sounds like the kind of thing I would expect to be possible in that game.
I don't know if I know anything about Undertale aside from the name.
I know a few things. I know that there's, like, some really extreme ways to, like, play the game. It's like an RPG, and there's supposed to be, like, some kind of, like, super pacifist style or something. But, like, one of the other major things I know about it is that it seems like the fan base for it is, like, ridiculously toxic for some inexplicable reason. And so, like, by just, like, playing that game, you open yourself up to people being just awful.
That's interesting.
It's vaguely reminiscent of the sort of, like, Rick and Morty style, I feel. At least this is my understanding from what I know.
But is the Rick and Morty fan base toxic?
Oh, yeah. They are, like,
Yeah.
notoriously horrible. Also nice. It's honestly, like... It's, like, off-putting to the point that, like, I've watched a season of Rick and Morty, and, like, there's some stuff in it that's entertaining. But, like, it's really hard for me to sort of, like, be interested in watching
This
more
time
of it.
he's fucking doing it constantly.
Yeah, he's like, only lightning, nothing but this move.
And I'll fucking take it, dude. That was
He's
way
like,
easy.
lightning didn't work, how about more lightning?
Let's fucking take it, man. Fuck you, Ishin. Fuck
So,
you.
just like to point out that this was the bad
Yeah,
fight
it's
that
true.
was
It's,
supposed to be cut.
it's definitely not getting cut out now.
Nope. Especially now that we mentioned it right here. There it is. All right.
There could
Say
just be
goodbye.
several awkward moments of silence.
You motherfucker.
See, look at his, like, this young Ishin. Look at his abs.
Yeah, they're not good. They just like have so many ripples in not in an attractive way.
Yeah.
Sekiro, farewell.
Bye.
Farewell seems like a disingenuous thing to say to someone that you've killed with the mortal blade.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Farewell in your extra most dead afterlife, except not really, because you soup's dead.
You can't even give me a full level for that shit.
Yeah, that seems weird, right?
Can
Is
I
there a
just
new
leave?
game plus?
There's like several tiers of plus, aren't there?
Yeah, I think you can get up to 7 before the difficulty caps. Kneel before the divine heir.
Is he
Do
Zod?
Where are you?
I'm here, bro.
Do
I'm
those
here.
updates or upgrades that you get for remembering things, do those transfer over to saves to New Game Plus?
Yes, you get
What
more and more powerful every playthrough.
What about the updates to Rocket League from that patch before? Did those transfer to New Game Plus in Sekiro?
Oh yeah, totes, definitely. Okay, we want to give him the frozen tears, right? That's the one that we got from... It's
Yeah,
been so long I forgot.
Frozen Tears is the rice from the child, so I assume that's what we need.
Okay. Alright, so this is an ending I've never seen before.
Hooray!
Ruin Silver explained that the dragon is like a tree, I guess, or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I read that comment today.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I recommend reading it. I cannot paraphrase it properly, so y'all should read it.
Take the dragon tears.
They're a slightly
does he-
janky particle effect.
Yeah, what did he do with them exactly?
I'm not really sure. He graciously gave them to Kuro.
He put the tears in the eye where they belong.
He shoved them back in there. Don't cry! There's no crying in Sekiro! He looks bored. Well, I guess I've killed everyone now.
We must leave this place, my lord.
Okay.
Credits
The
just
end.
roll.
I'm confused. What's happening now? Oh, okay. We gotta go to see the child lady.
Lord Kuro, may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart.
She did say something about that, didn't she? She meant that
does that mean?
very literally.
Yeah, that was more literal than I thought it was going to mean.
It was slightly more literal than I thought that was going to be.
Don't kill the divine heir, I must absorb him.
Yeah, like, her end game was just like she wanted to absorb his immortality. She's like, yeah, I'll totally help you out. It's fine. Although, is she
Everyone,
technically immortal?
It is time.
Yeah, she's definitely immortal. That was like the whole thing. They were trying to make an immortal child.
Yeah, because she's from the rejuvenating one.
Depart. The journey to sever our ties with fate will be a very long one indeed. And yet, you still wish to join us.
I like how they treated that like it was a big reveal. Like, literally, who else
You
would that
have
be?
my
Yeah,
thanks,
right.
Shinobi of the Dragon.
Oh, Shinobi of the Dragon
Know
now.
that Kuro shares my joy.
Is she, like, pregnant with the fully formed Kuro now?
Yeah, that's like what I was
Let
wondering.
us depart to the west, to the birthplace of the divine dragon.
Oh, really? This is what happens? I thought the dragon would literally like get fucking blown away and go and be gone, and everybody would be fucking happy. I thought this was the one happy ending you could get.
I mean, it's kind of happy.
Is it?
Kuro
It's not
died.
like... Did he die? Or did she just absorb him?
It's a great question.
It's slightly unclear.
So, the other endings, for those that are curious, spoilers, obviously, the other endings are, you don't, get any of the, extra shit, you just get the dragon tears, and so you have to kill Kuro, to sever the dragon's heritage. So that's a thing, and you basically like become the sculptor. Like at the very end, you see him in the sculptor's thing with no arms, sitting on a little block, carving away at Buddhas. And Emma is there, just being like, ugh, this fucking guy, right? The other ending, you give him the Everblossom and shit, and you basically revive Kuro and you kill yourself. And so by doing so, you sever the dragon's heritage. He's no longer immortal, and he goes on and like grows up and like is happy, and Emma like takes care of him and shit. And then the fourth ending that I haven't done yet, you, like I said, you like are loyal to Owlfather and kill Kuro and everyone else in Kuro, including Owlfather, and then like turn into a demon, and that's the end.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of optimism across that array of endings, I would say.
Yeah, I would say that the Immortal Severance ending, the one where Kuro lives and Sekiro dies, seems to be the happiest of them.
Yeah.
Like that. This doesn't seem that happen to me. It's like, oh, Sekiro goes on, but like he's fucking like a murdering dude and like doesn't really care about his life very much. Whereas like a child like is like, more worthy in my opinion.
It's maybe a minor point, but like to me, like I don't get a clear sense of like it doesn't even feel like there's a real purpose to what he's doing. Like,
yeah.
Like, I get that, like, somehow it's still supposed to be along the lines of, like, severing the ties to immortality, but it seems like it's, like, too early in the journey to call it, like, concluded. It feels like a non-ending, almost.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be cooler than that.
Even if the other ones are kind of, like, a downer, you at least get, like, how it resolves the story. Here it's just sort of, like, I guess it's vaguely implied maybe there's a sequel in Korea or something. Like, okay,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, I was a little disappointed about that ending. I was expecting more of it.
You know what would have helped? If we didn't ruin that man's whole career.
It's true.
Good point.
He would have just shown up at the end and been like, I know how to sever immortality, and it would have been great.
It's a good point. Well, what did y'all think of the game? Was it exciting and fun to watch and enjoy?
I mean, I definitely think so. It's a very interesting game. It's a very different style of game even than the other From Software games, despite some overall similar influences.
Yeah. The thing I really like about this game over the other ones is the speed. Like, I tried playing Dark Souls 1 on Switch and hated it. And I tried playing Bloodborne for, like, an hour and fucking hated it because you're plodding heavy, like, slowly chonking along in this really bleak environment. And you, like, get hit all the time for stupid reasons. Whereas in this game, you're, like, fucking running like a crazy ninja through these beautiful environments with all these crazy dudes. And, like, the blocking mechanic is so satisfying when you get it. Yeah, it's just superior in my opinion. So, I know they got a new one coming out sometime in the near future. I don't know if it's coming up before the PS5 drops. Yeah, I forget what it's called.
I assumed they were working on one. I just didn't know that they were anywhere near, like, releasing.
Yeah.
Like, there's such a huge following for From Software. Like, they will be fine for a long time, I think.
Yeah, I'm wondering what it's... I'm trying to remember what it's called. Elden Ring, it's called.
Yeah. I don't imagine that they're going to be revisiting, like, Dark Souls specifically, despite that being such a, like, significant brand point for them or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot about the story of Dark Souls, but I'm guessing that's true.
They are remastering Demon Souls for the PS5.
I saw that. What is Demon Souls?
It was the original Dark Souls. It was the game that came before Dark Souls.
Yeah, like the sort of genre didn't like take off until Dark Souls, I don't think. But Demon Souls was the origin.
Demon Souls basically created the genre.
Yeah,
it was very divisive when it came out because a lot of people didn't understand the point of a game that was so punishing.
Right. But like, I don't know. My understanding is like some point during, like after the release of Dark Souls, like it just got more attention, and as a result, more people tried it, and there was a higher volume of people who sort of got it, and then it developed that really strong cult following that sort of led through to Sekiro and beyond.
Right. Well, this is definitely my favorite of all of them. I think it's great. I do highly recommend it to anybody. Though it's like it does take a certain kind of person. I think it's a different kind of person than the Dark Souls player.
Oh yeah, I mean
to
it's
a
funny.
degree.
All the things that you described as being like the things you like about it are things people like complained about when this game came out, because like they were expecting something closer to Dark Souls, and it's all those things you describe are like pretty strongly different.
Yeah. Why isn't it bleak and plotting? Why am I not? Why don't I weigh like 1,000 fucking pounds?
The world is still pretty bleak in fairness. That's maybe the one thing that's not super.
It's
different,
bleak, but colorful. Whereas all the other games, in my opinion, are
more colorful
bleak
than
and
like
like super muted, like no color whatsoever. Like fucking go to the fucking Fountainhead. Like that shit's crazy.
Can we go to the Fountainhead?
You cannot go to the Fountainhead. It's
Well,
gone.
why would you tell us to do that then?
Nope, can't go there. It's over.
What you said.
Yeah, you literally just told us to do it.
I know, I did, didn't I?
Super weird. Super rude. You know what, Katana? I think you should go to the Five and Dime. We can't go back there.
No, we can never go. We can never go.
Back to the Five and Dime?
Yes,
Five and Dime?
Professor, thank you. We can never go there. Alright, would
Start
we like to
playthrough
start
3 now?
playthrough 3 now? No.
I got a minute.
No, yeah, we'll just do the whole game over again. We gotta do one more ending, right, guys?
Yeah, right?
Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed the last episode or 2 episodes or whatever the hell this turned out to be.
Yeah, I'm not
I hope
sure
you've
what this
enjoyed the
looks like.
playthrough and all that fun stuff. And
Thank
we
you
will
to
see
you, Tech,
in...
for sharing your expertise and showing us this world that I would definitely never fucking get to the end of this game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I hope I
same.
didn't. I hope I didn't embarrass it myself with some of my fights. But I think fucking Owlfather and third try I'm pretty proud of. And
First try.
yeah, first try. And Ishin took a little longer than I hoped it would, but the Demon of Hatred didn't take too long, which is pretty cool.
I have
I
just
did good on that.
I have just one last question.
Yes.
Particularly for those playing along at home, trying to learn the
Just
game.
to illustrate, the sculptor is gone now, as you can
I
see.
see. Do you know what button activates the gourd water?
I don't think I will ever find out.
That's a shame. Maybe someday there will be a Sekiro 2, and we'll find out.
Maybe. There was all this
it's
talk of
B.
DLC, but I don't think it ever happened.
I'm not aware of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely B. That's it. Good call. Thanks, Kazayan.